Hey folks, Stronghold Crafter Kev here with another video on the finished project of the guard tower. As you can see here, it's fully painted, and it is, as you can see, this is the actual front view. It measures at about 4 inches by 4 inches square wise. It is 8 inches tall. And if you include the merlons, it's actually 10 inches tall at the highest point. And this one wall here is 6 inches long. And I will go into more detail about other things. Just hold on, I will change the angle. Okay, here we go. Here is the top part of the roof here. And as you can see, the hatch has been installed. That's basically a basswood with black as a base coat and a some kind of brown color paint. I grooved in the lines here, and I added some brackets here, which are basically thin pieces of cardboard, which I cut to size, and I just detailed it with some copper paint. And if you hold on, I will give a figure here for scale. Okay, and as I said before, here's a miniature here for scale, which is one of those 28mm sized figures. And you can see he doesn't take up a whole lot of space. So that just gives you an idea of the general layout, him standing there. Alright, moving right along, I will show you another section. Okay, and then from this angle you can, which is actually the inner part, where this would be in the courtyard. This is the front walls we were talking about before, and this one, like I said, measures a length of 6 inches. This outer wall over here, this measures at about 7 inches. And I will bring this in closer so you can get some more detail. Hold on. Yeah, and as I said before, this is detailed and made to be modular. So there's always a compromise with scale as far as certain things, I feel. These bricks are 1 inch long and a 1/2 inch wide. Now if you put them next to a figure, that's going to look big for a 28mm. But sometimes you have to make some compromises. And the only part that I did not do the whole gray on was the sides that I felt that were going to be touching the inner parts of walls anyway. So you can see the contrast here. I'm really happy how that turned out. Let me hold on here for a second. Okay, I'm only pausing the camera so I don't have to shake it that much. But as you can see here, I really liked how the doors came on. I'll zoom in a little bit closer to get a better look. I may have to pull that tower apart just to see that. And we still have our friend up here just waiting to shoot somebody. And I will go in closer, but I'm going to go to the other part first. Hold on. Okay, and here's another angle, as you can see here. Because this door here is a throughway to the other door on the other side. and as I explained with the style, the way the steps are. But I had to think of cutting through the steps so I have room for the door down there. And this is basically a base coat of black paint, and then I did a very light dry brushing with some flat gray paint. And the two different type of textures of the expanded polystyrene and the extruded polystyrene. I got that idea from looking at the Terranscapes.com YouTube channel. So you should definitely check it out when you get a chance. There's a lot of great terrain stuff on there. So without further ado, I will zoom in even closer. Hold on. Okay, here we go again, and as I mentioned before, I liked the way the texturing came out with the white polystyrenes, because it has like a very close resemblance of stone. So I thought, well, there's no real need of texture because it already has that effect partly built in. And as you can see here on one of the doors, I tried my best to simulate the wood grain, and the next thing, which is going to be hard to focus that in there, but I had to put a doorknob on, unlike the gate on the previous keep, because obviously they're going to be pulling the doors shut when they come outside. So I thought, well, that's pretty close to what it needs to be anyway. Since it's so small, you don't have to get too detailed. But overall, I'm very happy with how it turned out. So let me pull that all back together again, and I'll go on. Hold on. Alright, now just giving the overall view here, I really like this pose the best. It shows overall how dramatic it is from this angle, and I'm really happy how this turned out. In case you're wondering, I got my inspiration for doing all this from a YouTube channel called Epic Fantasy. He has a lot of great tutorials and other types of projects related to fantasy and other stuff. So definitely check it out when you get a chance. As far as everything else goes, in the future, I plan to build a full-size castle. This is just one stepping stone over to get me there in that overall project. So just for fun, I'm going to bring something else into this picture just to give you an idea. Hold on. Alright, people that have watched my previous videos will find this piece very familiar, which is that original Adventurer's keep that I built. And as you can see, it looks like it can be very interchangeable with the guard tower piece. Because all I did was I just put the wall right beside it, and as you can see also, they are obviously about the same height. It just goes to show you how more flexible and dramatic that is. And I'm really happy how that even turns out to be a piece that could be part of a greater project in the future. So one final thought here. Hold on. Okay, as I was saying, in the future I am going to do a castle project, which I was encouraged to do. Well, not the castle project was encouraged to me, but what I mean is I was encouraged to do tutorials by Epic Fantasy. And so I'm up to that challenge, and I plan to do some in the very near future. I may not do a tutorial on everything I build, but I will at least give tutorials on basics. That way you can at least get the basics for how I do something, and then you can build it on your own if you wish. And right now I do have some in mind. I'm going to do a courtyard tutorial, and then Later on I'm going to do a tower basic tutorial, so you can build one of these types of towers. It'd be too lengthy to try to do every one, so I'm only going to give you a basic one, which you can still pretty much figure out the rest of it from there. And the last thing is, I will also do, in conjunction with or separate, tutorial on detailing and sorts. That way there's no question as to how this is done. And I may have forgot in the last video, but hold on. This stuff, Loctite Power Grab, that I got the idea from lizardlandscapes.com. That's where I got that idea from. So just so I give credit where credit is due, and there's actually a hyphen in between the lizard and landscapes, just so you know. And I'll try and put a caption on the screen if I can. So without further ado, thanks for watching, and be sure to check out my website, which is strongholdsoffantasy.com, and feel free to subscribe if you do. Thank you very much, and that's it. Bye.